shooting percentage, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Here's Parker after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Pass to Joseph. Feeds the splitter. Dishes it to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. And that one comes up a bit short. The Heat leading by 12 to the left side wing. Dragic with a wide open look. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Here's Parker. He's got 7. Pass to Leonard. To end the run. Another miss by Leonard.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And Dragic has it in the corner. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 14. And there's the pass to Joseph. He feeds it to Bonner. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And Parker, here we go. That one goes. Count it. Parker's got 9 points.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. And San Antonio also making a switch. Duncan's checked in. Leonard against Wade. The stupendous finish in traffic. Wade's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
D-Wade draws a ton of attention for his explosive offensive talent. But people tend to forget what an impact player he is in other facets of the game as well. I mean, he gives you rebounds, assists, steals, blocks shots. I think it's his all-around game that has him assured of being a first ballot Hall of Famer.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Napier kicks to Wade. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And Wade with long arms, athleticism, great timing, one of the all-time great shot blockers among guards. In fact, for his career, averaging about a block a game to go with 2 steals as well. So a terrific nose for the ball.
Now here's Parker. He's got 9, 4 on the shot clock. Off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Fires from 14. No good from Dragic. And Wade, a very good one-on-one defender, but the Heat had the luxury of often putting him off the top scorers on the other side.
Yeah, and with Luol Deng, who can guard the point of attack, now Wade almost can operate like a free safety, using his speed to pick off passes or stuff a driver at the rim.
Here's Napier after the basket by San Antonio. A 3 from Bosh. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the screen. It's Parker with the drive. Well, Tim Duncan, in a lot of ways, the epitome of Steve's substance over style.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, but both in terms of his game and his personality. He's just a winner and a leader. But he does it in such a quiet fashion that sometimes people forget to take notice.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Corey Joseph, and Parker drops them both.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Dragic against Parker. Then kicks to Dragic. The three. Again, Dragic missing.
And when I think about Duncan's leadership, man, I could go on and on. I don't even know if I have enough time, but one of the things that stands out is he's never put himself above his teammates or the staff, and he allows himself to be coached extremely hard by Greg Popovich. He's relentless, dedicated, and in many ways he can lead without saying a word.
And Chris Anderson picks up the foul.
You talk about Duncan allowing Pop to get into him. I think really he's his own toughest critic. As great as he is, he's hard on himself. He's pushed himself to become great.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
Tremendous output from Parker. 12 points and 5 assists. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
And Tony Parker drops them both. 1:22 left to play in the first half. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. Incredible run. Thanks, Doris. .50 seconds left now here in the second. In the corner, it's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
Now here's Dragic. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Detroit.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Wade against Ginobili. 3 on the clock. That one wide left. Spurs trail by 5. Leonard dishes to Parker. Pulls up on the elbow. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations, though.
Well, that was big time. Knew exactly how much time he had left. Squared up and let it fly.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Heat lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have seemed in complete command out here tonight. What's been the key so far?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's got 10 rebounds and 16 points. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's got the magic touch right now, guys.
Miami leading by 3. On the floor for San Antonio. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the 1. Now here's Wade. Back to Bosch. Clock at 6. Here's Whiteside. It's blocked. Now Parker. Duncan with a screen on Wade. Parker passes to Duncan. Pulls up. High post. Misses off the right iron. The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Bosch kicks to Dragic. Now here's Bosch. Back to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the first points of the second half here for the Heat.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Parker kicks to Leonard. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Leonard's got 17 now.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
And here's Dragic, averaging 19 points per contest. Wade kicks to Whiteside. It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Dang. Empty that time from Leonard.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Parker kicks to Splitter. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Parker against Dragic. Wade dishes to Dragic. He kicks it to Dang. Outside Bosch. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it to go. Bosch has got 9.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Parker passes to Leonard. They set the pick. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Well, we've come to expect plays like that from him. And still, they never get old to watch.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Now here's Wade. He's got 13. Off target on the 15-footer.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Here's Parker. They trail by 1. The dish to Green. Duncan with a screen on Wade. 6 on the shot clock. It's Parker with the drive for the lead, and another basket for San Antonio. And for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team. And I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down on the block. And he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Puts it up from 15. And off the glass. That one's good. Wade's got 15.
That's been a great day for him. And if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
A different look for Miami. Ennis, he's checked in for Dang. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Now here's Parker. He's got 17. Blocked. And here comes the break. And another basket for Miami. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Here's Parker. averaging 14 points a